found me in December, when the color left my lungs, when every conversation felt like speaking foreign tongues. I'd forgotten what it felt like to be seen without a mask. Then you looked at me like knowing me was never hard to ask. You brought me tangerines at midnight, wrapped in paper from your bag, and told me that the saddest people always have the sweetest laugh. I didn't know if that was kindness or the truest thing I'd heard, but for the first time in a long time, I believed another person's words. You don't love like a hurricane, you love like morning dew, so quiet that I almost miss the miracle of you. You speak to me the way the sky whispers rain before it falls, soft enough to heal the cracks inside these paper-thin walls. I've been living in a winter that I built with my own hands, but you melted every frozen thing just by reaching out for mine. You're the way the whole world sounds when everything's alright. You keep your promises like flowers pressed inside a book, and every time I try to hide, you know exactly where to look. You trace the outline of my worry like you're drawing it away, and replace it with a silence that has more than words could say. I used to think that love was loud, a headline, not a hymn, something you performed on stages underneath the stadium lights. But you taught me it's the 3 a.m. I saved you some of mine. It's the hand that finds my back before I even start to cry. You don't love like an earthquake, you love like falling snow, so gentle that I didn't feel it till it covered everywhere I go. You speak to me the way the sky whispers rain before it falls, soft enough to heal the cracks inside these paper-thin walls. I've been living in a winter that I built with my own hands, but you melted every frozen thing just by reaching out for mine. You're the way the whole world sounds when everything's alright. I wanna tell you something that I've never said before. Not I love you, I've said that, but something even more. Thank you for not needing me to be the strongest in the room. Thank you for loving all the parts of me that haven't finished blooming. If they asked me to describe you, I would fail every time. Not because you're hard to see, but because you're hard to fit inside a line. You're the pause between the thunder and the sun that follows through. You're the feeling after crying when the world looks fresh and new. And if this life is just a window and we're watching from inside, then you're the only view I need. You're the hope reason I believe that love is something I belong. The way you whisper rain, the way you whisper rain, I never knew that healing had a sound until you came.